Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw horror sky from Incredibox Sprunki. So first we're going to get started with our left eye, and we're going to start by drawing in a nice big circle. In the middle now we're going to draw in another circle in the center for the pupil of the eye. Now let's move across for our right eye. So coming in towards the center, we're going to draw in a small diagonal line that comes out. And then we're going to drop below this, replicating that, just bringing that further out, ending that at the same height. And then now from here, we're going to close this off on the side with a small arch line. Now let's draw in the rest of our right eye. So on the top, we're going to connect this, drawing in a nice big circle, bringing this all the way around, and then in towards the bottom. Now we're going to come across again, leaving quite a big gap, and we're going to line this up at the same height, drawing in another diagonal line that comes out towards the right-hand side of our page. And then we're going to drop below this, replicating that, ending that at the same height, bringing this over on the side. We're going to close this off on the left as well as on the right, curving this out and then down. And then now from here, we're going to draw in another circle. So we're going to start on the side here, bringing this in, curving this line around and then down. And then we're going to start back on this line, closing off the rest of our circle, bringing this line around and then in towards the bottom. Now in the middle for the pupil of the eye, we're just going to curve this line back, round, bringing that through underneath. For the eyebrows on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line down, and then we're going to replicate this over on the left. Let's draw in our mouth. So in the middle, coming over towards the left eye, we're going to curve this line over and out on the right. On the top here, we're going to curve this line down. And then on the left-hand side, arching this line all the way around and then up on the right. Now in the middle, we're going to draw in a diagonal line that comes down towards the bottom. And then leaving a small gap again, let's replicate that. Now let's draw in the shape of the head. So coming down on our right eye, we're going to curve this line up, bringing that in towards the middle. Let's start back on this line, continuing to bring this all the way around and then down on the left. Starting back on this line, we're going to bring this line in on a diagonal slightly, arching that down towards the bottom. And then starting back in the middle, we're just going to again continue to bring this line around and then up on the right. Now let's draw in some of the blood splatters. On the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line in, down, up, and in towards the top. Let's come underneath our left eye. So we're going to droop this down, up, over, and then back in. In the middle again, arching this line down, and then up. And then one more time as we come over on the right. Let's draw in our right ear now. So we're going to draw in a nice big half circle, bringing this line over and then down on the right eye. We're going to move in towards the middle now, curving this line around and then down on the bottom. On the left-hand side now, we're going to draw in a nice big diagonal line coming out on the left for the bar sticking out of the head. And then we're going to start back at the same height, bringing this further down, bringing this all the way in towards the right. And then we're just going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. Now on the top of the head here, we're going to draw in a curved line that comes down for our left ear, as well as doing that same thing on the left-hand side. Let's step further in, replicating that for the middle of the ear. Now in the center for the hair, we're going to curve this line out and then back down. And then we're going to draw in another bar sticking up. So we're going to draw in a diagonal line that comes out on both sides, ending that at the same height. And then we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. We're going to extend this bar through underneath the mouth now. So we're going to bring this line down on a diagonal on both sides. And then we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. Now let's extend this bar through behind the head on the left. So we're going to draw in 2 more diagonal lines that come out. And then again, we're just going to close that off from the top to bottom. We're going to draw in 1 last bar that's coming out on the right. So we're going to come down on a diagonal, bringing this line out. On both sides, we're going to curve this line down. Now from here for the side of the body, we're just going to draw in a diagonal line that comes up, bringing that underneath, bringing this all the way down towards the bottom. We're going to move over on the right now, drawing in another diagonal line that comes down, ending that at the same height. And then we're going to close this off on the bottom with a straight line from left to right. Let's move across again now, drawing in the back of this. So we're going to draw in 2 small diagonal lines that come across. And then we're just going to curve this line down. And now let's draw in the blood splatter underneath. So on the left-hand side, we're going to bring this line down, up, back down, continuing this line down, and then back up. And we're just going to continue this pattern as we come in towards the right. Now let's drop underneath, bringing this line up, and then on the right, bringing that down, and then back in towards the bar. And that is it. That's how you draw Horror Sky from Incredibox Sprunki. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.